In CNC programming, it is important to define the part zeros, X0, Y0, and Z0. And when you learned CAD, in many cases, you will create your drawing in the positive region. For example, the positive X, the positive Y. It's just easier to get the numbers in the positive numbers. Otherwise, you will get a negative, which you will not get used to it. Now, if I transfer this drawing when this is in the positive region, and this will be my part 0. And if I put it in the vise, this will be my part 0. Now, for example, if the block is 2.5 inch, and when the block comes in a little less, say 2.45, then my vise, this is the movable jar, it will close to here. When it closes this vise, this movable jar will end up here. But if this is 2.55, the movable jar will end up here. So with this, if this is a larger block, then it will be fine because I will be cutting the block, and I will not be cutting the vise. However, if this is a smaller 2.45, then what happened is that my part 0 is still here. The vise is all the way into the block, this area. Then if your program, the geometry is very close to the part 0, you will cut into the vise. Or some of the parts will not show, your toolpath, you will have an incomplete parts. So for this reason, it is not a good idea to set up your part zeros in the movable jar. You should always set up the part 0 in the fixed jar. So for example, in this case, if I have my part 0 in here, so when you do a CAD drawing, you do it right here. And then this will allow you to have a slight variation of the block. If this is 2.45, 2.48, this doesn't matter how much it moves, and it will still treat this as a part 0. So always this portion will be machined. And similarly for the X0, for X0 is okay because we can use this edge as my part 0, or we can put a stopper in here for my part 0. So if you have a drawing that's made of in here is your part 0, you do not have to delete the drawing. All you have to do is to move this drawing from this point to this point, and I have a video to show you how to do that. So again, it is important to set your part zeros against the fixed jar, not the movable jar.